which is just really, really crazy for that to be happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and structure it again. Yeah, so this is that's kind of it's sending us. So now, yeah. So what's going on? Because we generally check for hackers when our stuff is when we're trying to go live as to test the structure. Because some of us, I mean, like to announce that some of us actually test our communication out there with the universe, not necessarily universe, but with our family. And then it starts to get disrupted, so we have to look directly into there. It's supposed to have been structured properly, but for some reason it's not structuring itself. And I don't understand what that is, but we're going to get down to the bottom of it as to, because it's looking a little bit incorrect in here concerning something. Because I just didn't, I was looking at fan base. They said, of course she was. And, yeah, so you're looking at fan base, and it looks like the fan base was kind of, I don't know what it was, but I'm not seeing it over there. I would be if I was over at a different club, but at this club right here, I was actually I'm a part of a whole bunch of other ones. Um, is that even spelt right? Because I think that's what someone wants to have a conversation about. Because in our life, give me a second. Because what is the grander scheme of this? Because I seem to think that something is playing a joke. Was the argument. So go ahead and we're gonna move out of this congregation, because that's for a different congregational. Yeah, it's looking a little bit off up in here. So we're gonna go back to customize. And I was able to delete that one, right? Yeah, I think I was. I'm gonna check it. Because when your mind draws a blank, we start to question as to why, and not from each other. Let's see. Is he able to be discussed? There she is. What are they in there discussing? I kind of want to click and figure out what they're in there discussing. We're gonna take this off real quick. Had that on. I was trying to figure out why that sudden heat was there. Well, that sudden heat is always there because of the development of the creator. Now, back in here, because we seem to be in a one of the worst mindsets right now, which is attempting to enjoy our life while we are bombarded with questions of combatants. And I seem to be speaking incorrectly. So with this character being where it's at, and let's see. You gotta watch some of those people that are actually not part of. But we'll get into there. See, I knew I spelt that wrong. I knew I spelt it wrong. I could feel it. And it's acting slow in here. It's acting very, very slow in here. And for there's a speed for something and a speed for something else, and something just doesn't seem to understand their speed. And that's how I understood that it was kind of like confusing for the mindset of it. Because when we're over here and we're just enjoying the games, and when we're talking about the drawings of, there's this development where someone can't seem to handle this mentality or atmosphere of destruction around them. Like, just enjoy destruction. No, we're gonna go ahead and get the far away from that, because there was no point to even like what was the point of it? What was the point? Here, give me a second. Gotta mute. try to orchestrate yourself into a bloody death is ridiculous. You know, there's wording that I use, but we use that wording on base. We're not on base. We seem to be in a seminar at the moment. And the reason why we don't use that word, because for some weird reason, there seems to be an incorrect setting. You know, imagine being a human trying to enjoy your day, right? Enjoy your day. Trying to enjoy your day. And it's Video Game Tuesday. It is Video Game Tuesday. I have other games, but they're not video games. They're like video game adaptations. So, you know, we got to rock over here real quick. And then I got another one too, which are just like strictly video games. So, now, ladies, if your dude's playing a game, you know, there's not really anything going on. He's probably playing a game today. It's Tuesday or something like that, you know. Some new stuff dropped today, right? Some new stuff dropped today. And, right? Didn't some new stuff drop today? I'm tripping, right? Is it, what drops on the, something else comes out that day. Oh, Bro comes out that day, and then what just dropped today, right? Something just dropped today. Something just dropped today. Now, over here, like, we have this forever. You know, we have this forever. Like, we have this forever. We have this, like, forever. And, let me... Imagine trying to enjoy your day, right, guys? And the Lord shows up doing stuff like this. And this. And that. And that. And that. That. Right there. No, that is brought on by us. Those are like the components we take and we put those together, then boom. So we get to run with that. That's our fault. That is our fault. For the creator to have designed us. I don't really know the scale of this power scaling. But to design us, yeah, because he's normal. You just get the medallion. So to design us, not really. They're a little bit more closer to like the spiritual spectrum, a little bit farther than where he's at. So yeah. So like, nah, he was low-key normal. You can always argue that he's not. He doesn't even exist. Like, this isn't even him. Like. You can argue that this is somebody different with that name, with the medallion. Like, it's not even him. Like, and it's a decent set, but I mean, like, for him to be in here dinking around without any, like, proof of. You just hear that? I did just hear it. And, let me grab this. So yeah, like I said, it to just be enjoying your day and this pops off. Like stuff like this pops off. You know, this popping off. This just only means the streets are not secured. Now, or one of you are in here hacking and caused Johnny to lose, and then the hackers decide they're gonna dress up like this because they have the bag. You gonna get that? Not yet. Not yet. So like I stated, because that's that's right there. That happens when point A to point B isn't secured. Actually, it doesn't. Last time I checked, if you really wrap your bag around, that only actually happens because someone ordered that. Um, the family ordered that for their daughter. Well, we're going out. Have fun. They said, well, there's been a series of developments. They said, yeah, we've been ordering that for our kids. And so they want this for 32. They want to get one of these for 32. Well, people generally like stop that from happening. They said no because my daughter needs that on the streets, and I was trying to pay for that. Yeah, but the only person that has that has a driver's license, so you know you don't get to go out and have wine for the package that you purchase. By purchasing this ghost face, you get this dinner and this camera work. You could get a phone call. You could try to call her, have her pick up the phone. You could listen in, record it. Just someone to know. And have that priceless, because that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the phone, and there's someone in the house, or you're paying for the footage of her running out the house. They said they would run a bikini back when I was younger. You get a bikini, you get a little stop, a little running, and then back to the set. So, and that's what they were giving back in the day. This, this is why we need that drawing tablet. Something that doesn't technically need Wi-Fi, but you can just get the drawing. And for some reason, AI is just keeping this connection just not there to have that. So that way, when it gets in, it can micro tamper with your equipment. Or that piece of equipment that's like, you put your paper through it. You put your copy paper through it, and then you're able to just draw on that, because that's what most of us draw on. Like drawing it, like what if it burns it laser through when you're ready, and then print it out. Just put the paper in there, digital draw. Two ways. You could trace over what you drew digitally, or you could have it burn it digitally out. Right then and there on that paper. Nice little box, little thingy. Like a Polaroid. And boom. Now there seems to be this argument concerning combatants, meaning, so give me a second. So, I go to school, and you guys know what school I go to. First off, I mean, like, my uncles and my big cousins and them like pay for my schooling and stuff. That's what these have been about. And you have the if you can get the DVD, shouts out to you. Do I have it? I think I have it. Please have it. I think I have it. Please, I have it. I think I have it. I think I have it. I'm not sure. But I got other kung fu movies, aka Armor On, because some of these people don't know how to box out here, guys. Some of our little siblings don't know how to box out here, and then some other people need to make sure that we don't split this packet of these guys versus those guys. And but in here, how do y'all feel about the dynamic between General Shao and Shang Tsung? It's pushing Shredder and Krang. Yeah, it's pushing Shredder and Krang over there. If y'all didn't understand the bag, because we met bats. We fought Bruce and him, and Bruce fought the turtles. So I mean, like, this is a graphic novel company. I have to remember that. So now, but yeah, like I said, so imagine just living your life like this. And then here comes this person talking about something. Boom. You're Boone? See, I gotta get you gotta get that original credits, right? Because that's what we're about to get for the companies. Original credit. And then so you get to see which offices you would have potentially worked at and whatnot. And I'm over here. I'm so over here. Because like they said, we were at work and then they came through talking about some. We were at work, so this is what they look like. Subtly, they said just cut right to the chase. What are we doing in here? See, a few of us are just talking. It's like, I like those. And this is what the boy is putting on. No, see, I want that. I want that. And that's what you tell the boy, because he's new to it. He just came over here. He's new to WB. So, since he's new to WB, it's still WB, right? You still have that, or you're done? Because they said they're only focusing on, like, other stuff. Like, not this, some Arkham stuff. I forgot what they said. Let's look at the focus of the bag. You think you get her in with a combo? We're instructed that to focus on the work he found the thrones is not even a real thing. Well, it is, but no. It is. It's someone was arguing about it. We get that one. So we're focusing on technically Defense Against the Dark Arts. Tada. We're focusing on Tada. And then we're focusing on Tada. What it means to be immortal. And combatants mean that this is gonna happen to you and it's done. And then the DC parallel world development. They said particularly Bruce. They can't seem to understand which villains can Superman punch without killing. He's not able to beat multiple people. Like, and then sorcery is there too. So you got to make him go up against the sorcery stuff if you want a nice little decent game. Especially an Arkham series Superman. How do you get an Arkham series Superman? Easy. You get the meteor missions, the saving the civilian missions and stuff like that. Some crypto missions for a 2. You get a doomsday fight. And then like you could introduce Doomsday Fight like from multiple different angles, multiple different perspectives. So it's kind of like you could look forward to that Doomsday Fight flashback. You know, and here we're looking forward to when this game dropped. We're looking forward to the connection. We're looking forward to the connection between Boop and Beamp. How are they interacting with each other this time around? So, if you played X, then you understand it's not X, MK9. If you played MK9, you would have got the first original story for, I'm not gonna spoil, but Boom Bam Bing. Run it through your head off that big era, real big era back there for me and the guys. Um, uh, let's see. When did I get this? Who did I cop this off of? I can't remember how I copped it. And it's not one of those things like I'll do it again. I think somebody put me on. Like it came out. Let me see. No, it didn't. Did I get put on this? Let me see. When I mean put on, because like there's a day where I go back, and that's why I'm like a Sujinko eater over here. I'm a Sujinko fan. It's just terrible. So the medication is not there for the babies. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we are here to discuss. The meetings are there. The waves are there. Don't say too much out there, you know. I said, how's it looking? Gotta watch it again. Have you heard it? You read it? Let's see. Be done. They say Niles. Not Niles, Niles. I said, that's what I'm in here dressed like. Yeah, on the beach, right? You on the beach? He is on the beach. Where is he at? They said, where do you think he's at? In some type of bed, and it's like big and like royal. They said, what else is in there? It's like a big bed. Like, it's almost as if like you're not in the same locations, but like because you don't exist. To break it down for you, because you don't exist, because clearly you don't exist, based upon getting shot in your ankle over there, yeah, and being placed on a on an island after that. You like the ocean waves? Because I'm seeing just like ocean waves after that for you over there. Yeah. And then there's some, so that's right there for you. There's some ocean waves right there for you. Yeah. There's ocean waves right there for you. And, shields and spears. Love the hair. I like the shields and the spears that you had for me. And then he stated, I had shields and spears for you too, and a ginormous bed, and like lots of other stuff. Because it was like, how'd you feel when he wasn't there for your first time? I was like, what? You're lying. He had to be there. They said it's 2. No, it's 1. How do you erase 1? Am I able to jump back and forth? Because I was jumping back and forth in between them. How does it feel to have Marla? Marla? Who's that? Oh, Mrs. Lovett. And said, what is this? You know, you create yourself and turn yourself to an access point. So yours is nice. It's really nice in here. It is so nice up in here. You know? They said, but to bring people into it, yeah, but there's like a certain type of structure. We kicked the ladies out. And they know that I was a part of it. You assume that you were. Remember the clubs that we wanted? Sorry to break it down for you, babe. You kept trying to find my clubs. Like you're into that. I like him though. Yeah, but you're into that. You actually despise him. You want to get close to him. You want to figure out what he's doing. You want to take his club. But you can't get it. Because he'll split it in so many different ways on you. He said, you're not fucking on him. I mean, you know, it is. I mean, like, you know, we have a rating. No more to comeback content. What about a magazine? See, that's not even there, because that's just false flagging. They're checking their ping. We're video game testing. If they're probably looking out there, did they not get that? we got so much stuff we have to test.
Pass this test and join the Shaolins
it's
in
looking
a
a
circle.
little glitchy. I'm gonna skip it.
Action.
Okay, how am I feeling? I'm not confident right now. You know what I'm saying? And so what is this? If you ever went to the lab, there's like a whole different lab. Don't tell them about it. But I've been trying to tell people, don't tell people about your lab. Before you get a whole other lab like started. So I've been working here for a long time. They say yeah. They said why? Because this is like. They said she's in that room. They said she's not. She is. I promise you. They said they talk. They said, what do you mean they talk? They said no, they don't. Well, they said it's not really like that. It's not. They said he sounds like somebody that you can't stop. They said because look who she is.
Have I improved, Lord Liu Kang?
They said she got friends.
Take two.
That's her friend. That's her friend. And they like to be in people's houses and throw a little poop and search their house. Smack. Smack. They said uh-huh. Smack. They said whoop. Beep. 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 Stop getting down there! They said I can't even focus. I'm barely focusing. Yeah, because that's his fastest attack. I'm not trying to combo you. I can't function right now. Because the conjure's too heavy. Okay, are you sure? I'm positive. It's afraid. Because I'm trying to get down there. You know, I'm trying to get down there too. And you got that. That's kind of fast on there. Like, he looks like an adult. He's got a... It says, can you get an old development? Because you can, like... He can age differently. Nah, I want him to age a certain type of way. You do?
This won't end.
So are we done in here? For how long?
Action.
Because I would have ended right here just to show everybody. They said, why? Because it's horrible. Like, it's so good that it's horrible. Like, they said, really? They said, yeah. I was so happy to get this one. They said, why? Because for the office. Like, they said, what is it looking like in here? It's really nice. Especially the DVD section. Girl, get up. I'm like always down there because that's like only fast attack when I'm really up close. And then look, this one's just too slow. Let's see. This is too slow for me. It looks like it's coming down too slow. Look, it's came down too slow. Where's she at? It said, you guys said he didn't have it for like 50 years. You don't have that one? You know why? So, how do you feel about that, that streamer stick over there? It's kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna... When you watch this, like, what do you see?
Liu Kang wins.
Well, for one, I lost. For one, I lost. And then for two, I just wasn't even looking at it. I ain't got another whole fist, so it's not gonna switch.
Pass.
Take one. Action.
Copium.
Action.
Down. Stop. Oh. You know the range of that? Don't. Smash. Oh, he's up there. Down. Smash. Back. Smack. Oh, uppercut in the face. You can sit there. The connection's terrible. He said, is it terrible? Is it terrible? Because I'm really trying to spank you over here. My bad. He said, are you serious? I promise you. There's no music involved. But you know, I swear it'd be loading slow when you have music on. Hey, I be trying to catch the groove.
Good times.
He said, why are you over here? Because we are at the hands.
Action.
The dojo is open. You know, we probably gotta take this over to the other company. We gotta get a real shooter. Change the pace. Put him on his back twice. Let's see. Control the legs. Back. Put him back. Put him on his back. Down. Up. Down. Back. The man we're looking for is that one. We want to keep him down. Train him that we're a down puncher. And then you want to come down their head like that eventually. Down. You just stay down. And then smack down the back. And we got Sujinko. They said, what do you mean? No Sujinko is needed. They said, the glasses on your face? Why the glasses on a girl's face? That's horrible. They said, make sure you wipe. They said, why? Because the league is here. They said, because you got to make sure you have your dominance. Because certain people in here like playing like they got the bag and the shooter and the puncher. Down, smack, down, smack, down, smack, down, smack, down, smack, down. And like, smack. You gotta train him too. You gotta, look, in his face. Smack. I'm trying to hit you with that. Can he even block that? What does that look like when he blocked that? Said you can't get that? They said throw it on her. They said throw it on her. They said I'm looking out. You gonna put that on? No. What do we got in there? Sujinko in prison. Next. So they said, can I get a bag off this? We're looking for the bag. We're looking for the bag for you up in here spiritually. They were looking at fire in the hand. And daggers thrown at the body. Like this. Has left the session. Thank you, Dougson, for the development. So, you know, I think people come over here and just play. Nah, I mean, like, if you sit up with your peoples and just practice punch, 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 you're gonna be able to whack them. Yep, that's what it is. So, where was we at again? Oh yeah, the focus. It was the potter, the plant development of growth. Because I mean, like, look at the way these trees are growing. It's art. Okay, don't trust my trees, because everything shall be recycled. Nah, put that leaf back for you mess up the weather. They said, you can't pick up sticks over here? They said no. You know, combatant speculation of the creator for what he has created. I think a lot of that is the forceful concept, and do you know how to combat against that to keep something out of the brain? They said, let's look at this. Did you find that? I know I can hide it too. Someone else stated, I thought I was gonna do that. That's what I thought that movie was. Did you? She has that too. They said, who's that? That's my other friend. They said, really? Yeah. They said, who's that guy? She likes this. I don't know. She's a crybaby. Come here. Let me see. Oh yeah, so you know, over here I could like play a little bit, but we're not going to. I mean, like if you really want the pamphlet, you gotta get the pamphlet from where you get the pamphlet at. To even look over here, we don't have nothing structured over here, other than the fact that I'm Lin Kuei. That means all of you guys are, I mean,
You honor me.
I was gonna put you through the cybernetics. They said, your life. Your life. They said, you know, wearing glasses. So, you just bust that person's nose. Get out, Cinco. Stabbing that guy up. No, get out of here, girl.
Catch your breath.
Take two. Action.
Smack. Smack. Not the smack in the face. Smack in the face. Smack the face when you see it. You get down there. Sack. It's not the lead. Sack. Marla. Stop that girl. Get her out of here. Smack her back up. We got it. Kojinko, get over there. Get out of there, Kojinko. Come back. Come here. Spanker, she's not trying to get up, but I mean, like, the button commands, if you can see them being placed in there, you might not want to touch no button at all. Get down there. Chase her. Chase her. Chase her. Chase her. Chase her. Chase her down. They said, why? Cause, girl, where's she going? They said, shots not grand. They said, not a grand. They said, a grand. Come here. They said, why? Because I gotta chase y'all down. Because he's in there packing my face up. Because, you know, Grand teaches you to get in, and then if you block, he's gonna, like, kick himself back. Smack. Smack. They said, you want it? We want it. We want it. Because somebody was in here. Yep, thank him. Thank him. Down. Down. Caught me. Down. Smack. Down. You see you had him trained? How you assume you had that guy trained? How you assume you had him trained? Accustomed to staying down so you can pull him down on his head. Smack, 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 smack. You ever do that? Never. It seems like it's too fast to do that, right? Yeah. Okay, not stopping. Okay, I would wear that. What? And then what they did in W, it said why? Because. It says, what type of cosplay is that? Oh, for me, it's a troll. I feel like I'm a nice guy, so I'm not. I can't really wear taking the company. You know, taking the company is just like. You're kind of done. Bye bye. So I don't think I could wear it. It's nice though. It's a nice fit. Get the nice little officer with that. They watch your blade. They said, did you come back from the black sales? They said, don't throw yourself over the handle. Over the cliff. They said you got the book. It's a very, very nice book. It's part of curriculum. And let's see. So but which cells are there? Hey, see, I forget. They said then don't come back yet. They said do you know?
I've stepped through.
Take one. Action.
Yeah. Every summer text you trying to pull off. You gotta watch it when you in tournaments. You probably gotta crack a burning controller or something, or don't know. Shoot a brand new because you be eating Cheetos and stuff and you're trying to bring your controller. Stop it. Especially if you've been over there seeing the lights. Cause I got a controller that don't work. Are you sure? Yep, we can test it. Have to get in that closer distance. Stay up on them, keep it right there.
Shit. Just like Madame Bo taught me.
Take two. Action.
Take it up, smack on. smack, 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 smack. Presente, chido, presente, chido, chido, chido. Sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah. Smack, 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 you can go. Smack, 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 you can go for that. Smack, 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 you can go for that. Smack, 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 you can go. You can go. You can go. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Huh? You can go. You can go. And
Rating wins.
I don't know how to keep it in command. I just like Sujinko. I don't feel like that's good. I feel confident. But
I've stepped through.
we have other footage.
Action.
No, that blunt force for the object. No.
There was no other way.
Quitality. Rating wins.
You guys gotta watch that because sometimes your controllers will not be working. Especially eating hot Cheetos and stuff like that. So you might have to, that's why I like, gotta make sure I'm going live. Because my controller probably is working. My blood flow pattern probably is feeling different than others. And this and that too. So the amount of privacy, the amount of rest you can have, even if you're into it. Does that feel like that? You got for the better advantage.